There's weird things when I power with the external. And did you know with these Anker batteries, if you hold it down, one of the light comes on green. I don't know why. I think it'll stay there. Maybe that's like a constant. I don't know. I don't know. Super efficiency mode? I don't know. I've never seen it go green before. And if you hit it again, then it goes back to blue. Anyway, welcome back to my garage. In case these videos got split up, I probably think they did. I have recently started working on it, like to make it a place to actually work. So I can choose from silicone mallet to not silicone mallet, all the way up to who's at my yard. And so with the grinder and the little old thing, and I got a painter, and I got shovels, and I got a wagon, and I got cars, and I got trucks, and I'm doing battery maintenance. All that, we have to... Ooh, Echo, read notification.
One new notification. From Amazon Shopping. Joint swivel socket adapter set has arrived.
Oh, that's this one. That arrived last unboxing. But those have to do with what's in this. Because it's tool time. Tim the Tool Man Taylor is here. Echo, read notification.
One new notification. From Amazon Shopping. Socket set has arrived.
Ooh, yes. We got socket sets and we got tools. This is the expensive one. So let's take the expensive one, put that down. Get to those in a second. Let's get to the socket set. So since I now have a garage, since I now have a house, I bought the house last summer. We're coming up on the first summer. It won't be a full year here till September, so it's my first spring here actually. And if you buy a house, make sure, especially if you're someone like me who wants to do projects and actually work in the house, you can afford 2 houses, because holy fuck, have I needed to buy things. Because when you live in an apartment your whole life, and I had at my grandparents' house in the Bronx where I started my reviews, was a house and it had a garage and a basement, but you know, we weren't living there because it's the Bronx. No one wants to live in the Bronx. So I lived in a little apartment, then I moved to another little apartment, and I tried to like get tools, like I got a chop saw, but I never had enough tools to like work on my car. And who would even thought I needed to work on a fucking tractor? I've got the goddamn tractor up on stands because I gotta go take the blades off the tractor, and I gotta sharpen the blades of the tractor so I can cut my grass. So I had to buy a bench grinder, and then I had to buy a bench to put the bench grinder on. And then I don't know how, I can't get the blades off the Kubota because there's a fucking nut this big. And I'm like, well, shit. So I had to buy all this shit. And then I had to buy the compressor that's gonna run this shit. Thank you for supporting me on Patreon. Because it would suck if I had to do 9 to 5 stuff. Like normal, like really, really painstaking normal shit to try to just afford all this. What would I do? Even if I was given the house for free, I'd still need to maintain the tractor. So I wouldn't be able to afford to hire someone. I'd have to find a way to buy Nyko impact socket sets. I'd have to. And this is a nice one. Look at this fucking case. Oof. This feels like one of those good ones. This is not Harbor Freight. It's Amazon, but it's not Harbor Freight. Oh, 1.25 inch, 32 millimeter. Look at that. That's got to be too big for the one under the tractor. That's got to be. This thing is huge. Oh, the hydraulics fell down. Anyway, I got to go get it started, lift that bed up, then put jack stands, which I didn't own. I had to buy jack stands to put them under there to hold the thing. So yeah, this is going to be what's going to take off. One of these will fit. A little stubby extension and a long extension. One of these will fit that fucking tractor, so I could doot the thing off. And then I bought, I'll get to the big one in a second. Here's the little one. Because I'm sort of like an air tools freak, like I had a vision with that little Corolla when my brother handed me that Corolla like 10 years ago. 8 years ago, whenever my brother handed me that Corolla, I was like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little compressor in the back, and I'm gonna get a hose reel, and I'm gonna have air tools so I can work in the car, like even though it's only a car, it'll have air tools. That was dumb, I didn't do that. Thought about it for this too, and I didn't do it. But now I'm in a garage where there's a compressor and the really nice hose, And so I'm buying air tools. In fact, I've got all the other air tools I've purchased in a box here over the winter. Ugh. I've been purchasing nothing but air tools. So I got straight and right angle cutoff wheels. And then I got a cool like reciprocating saw one that's air powered. And then of course you can't go anywhere without a fucking air hammer. So you put this against the thing you don't like and it goes and it fucking removes it. So I got all this cool stuff, but now it's time to get into the ones that are actually gonna be useful. Throw away your silicone gel. So here's a 3/8 just wrench. This is the boop, 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 you know, that sort of thing. Well, actually, I can't hook many of these up because I don't have the adapters to get to my hose yet. God damn it. Ingersoll Rand. By the way, I've sort of decided on Ingersoll Rand. And here's the thing, Ingersoll Rand varies in price. From like very cheap and affordable to that's kind of expensive. And I'm gonna lean towards the, that's kind of expensive side. Although there is even like ones that are double the cost of the ones I bought. And I don't understand like what's the difference. They look exactly the same, they have the exactly same specs. This one's really nice. Although this is literally coming off. So I'm gonna take it off. Read manual, supply product. Repetitive motions or vibrations can be harmful. Use only impact sockets and accessories. Now it's clean. Air tools always have a bunch of like give. I don't know why, but that's a thing. So we're gonna have that. And then this is the big boy. This one was plus $200. And I debated getting a Milwaukee Fuel 18 electric one. My brother swears by them. I'm gonna end up buying a bunch of Milwaukee Fuel tools because I need tools for out here and real big tools for the basement and shit. Can't just keep using my little baby Bosch stuff. But I have the air compressor. I have the fucking half-inch hose. I thought it might have been time to get the workhorse impact gun. Year of manufacture, 20A January. Okay. Why does it give me a manufacturer code like breakout sheet? That's so many words. That is so many small words. Oh my God. It's all the languages. Oh, word. Oh, Lord. Okay. What does this say? Find the documents. And then here is another book, Air Impact Wrench. Let's take this bitch out. And I had some choices because Amazon had a fuckload of the Ingersoll Rand ones. And I specifically bought the quiet version, the titanium. I didn't really need the extended because I could always add an extension to it. But it's the default extended, but it's also the quiet one because I am an audiophile and I have to fucking pay for this fucking shit with my ears. So I bought the quietest one available. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, it feels, it's actually relatively light. This titanium, I could feel it. Have held these things before and they are not this light. So what I'm gonna do, that is wildly nice. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Now with the Kubota, it's probably gonna be reversed. So I'm gonna have to go clockwise to unscrew it. And I gotta hope I can get under there with this slightly extended one. It was actually, this was I think $259. And for the quiet extended. The quiet non-extended was $293. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm not gonna pay $40 more to have less tool. Although I'm sure at some point it's gonna bite me in the ass. So I'm gonna get down there. You tight, bro. Daddy's ready. Daddy's ready to pull that shit out. So I need to get the attachments for this. I think I have one here. Are you the one I need? I don't know. Let's see. Because I've currently got the filler on there. If I have to take this off. That was loud. think. Yeah, that looks to be the same one. So I'll end up taking it off of this, which I didn't tighten down, obviously, because I didn't really need a cutoff wheel at the time, but I do need the impact gun. So I should have some Marvel mystery oil / tool oil, which I don't know for fucking what reason they have this incredible safety nozzle. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this goes on here. And now we're gonna crank this fucking thing down with a wrench. Which, do I have a socket that'll do that? Is there a socket in the socket set? That will, what size is that? It's not a 13, is it a 14? It's not a 14, unless I'm bottoming out because it's going all the way through. I may have to go into my basement and get actual long, nope, there it is. Ooh, why is that spinning? Should that spin? Or is that spinning just because it is? You fit barely through. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna stop the camera. I'm gonna get this on here properly without looking like an idiot on camera. And then I'll let you go for a second, hold on. Okay, welcome back. So I got that on there. I had to use, I actually did have a 5/8 wrench with a little that, and then I have this to hold it, which when I bought when I built my first toolkit, I bought everything at Sears that was like, holy fuck, it looks really cool, let me buy that for my car, and I haven't used it nearly enough, although it looks all beat up. It's a nice tool. Anyway, that should be on there and in there. What is the rated tool pressure? It's the question, because quiet tool, let's see, it says quiet tool. Max 90 PSI G. Let's go check that in case we don't blow shit up. We are way over that for the tool. Yeah, let's. $75, $80, $85, $90, so we'll go to like 80. That just allows different levels of air through the thing. The tank is fuller than that. I only had it up all the way because I was filling the bike tires, and the bike tires need like, those need like 75 PSI. So this should, oh baby. Oh, we were on low. I may need more pressure in the tank or out of the air. Oh yeah, it's completely, it murder balled the air pressure. So I guess we gotta go up. Oh yeah. Now we talking. She has more torque undoing than she does doing. So undoing is a lot. And then doing, now, oh yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to be mindful of where the tool pressure is versus the tank pressure. That is a machine. That is a machine. All right. I have to go back out to Lowe's to buy more of these connectors because I got the high flow 1/4 inch. Actually, that's only a quarter high flow. I really need to get a bigger high flow because I've got 3/8 tubing up. This is 1/2 inch tubing, I think. I'll use 3/8. You're 1/2 inch tubing. That's a 1/4 inch. That's a bottleneck there. So I will have to, I think it's gonna work, but I gotta redo my flow. In fact, I should probably even, I've tried to find a 1/2 inch tube, like a short one. I need like a 12-foot 1/2 inch pipe, and I can't get it. And then if need be, get ready for that one. This tank, which is a quiet compressor, quieter, there's a big blow-off valve so I could pipe it to another tank so I could use power tools like that with a little more gust, a little more air behind it. So for right now, that should work, and it shouldn't murder it too bad. It's starting to feel like a real garage now. Like if I need to take my tires off, it's gonna be like boo, 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 boo. Oh, great. I actually did find another one of these just now. So we can test this also. Oh, didn't do the drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know we did 5 in the other one, shut up. One of my biggest problems with this whole setup is that because I'm using 1/2 inch, I had to downgrade to get these on. I need to see if I can find an entire setup that'll just shorten this whole thing. Because it's like, so the bend point is like 10 inches plus the tool. So it's not gonna be exactly easy to get into. Oof, Jesus. That is very angry. Again, max 90 PSI. Which, where are we at? Way higher than 90. That drops it down to 50. So it's just, there's a limitation. Actually, is that a limitation of the... So we're getting down to 50, so we could probably... Yeah, that'll make it, keep it at 75 when I squeeze the trigger. And you reverse directions here. This is not a quiet tool, this is a screamer. And of course is this long when you really look at it. I wish they made like a full ball socket head for it so you could just work it around. And there's no little bit, there's just, and you just take off shit. This is gonna come in real handy when I have things like, try not to cut my hand off with this, like this thing on here. Because then I have an angle, and then I can put an extension. I think all my extensions are in the basement. But then I'll be able to just go, angled extension, go, and go. And then we'll be good. Totally meant to do that.